time travel action adventure where you can go back in time and mess with real life history and try to change the course of the future, or maybe turn everything into chaos. Sounds nerdy? I mean interesting? Then stay tuned. I have something for you. I'm a super nerdy geeky guy who loves sci-fi things, time travel, Marvel movies, anime, Rick and Morty, and after spending 10 plus years I realized I haven't made a game that I like. I always made game for others. So one day I was playing Cult of the Lamb and thinking, when will I be able to make such cool games? I had the skills, I gathered some money, but as I was full-time freelance game developer, I never got any chance to work on some good games of my own. That day I said, that's it. No more running behind the money. I want to make a game that I love. And I'll say it bluntly, I'm not making this game for you guys. The target audience of the game is myself. And I want to make something that I would love to play. And I'm pretty sure that there are guys out there who are exactly like me. So if I like the game, they will also love it. So, and that's how I started my time travel adventure.
What's this? Come on, I came to a revelation. Now I'm the thunder. No
Main story or the main setup of the game is that all the bad things that occurred in the world, like real life tragedies that killed and destroyed lots of lives. So the goal of the player is to revisit those times and try to prevent or rewrite those times. So our player will travel to World War II period, which is the first level of the game. He faces this bad guy and mess with him. And the goal is to prevent the world war. Likewise, he will travel to the Titanic ship, the Manhattan Project, and lot of crazy places which I don't want to spoil. All the locations and events are real life based, so I'm trying my best to make them reflect that time period as much as possible. For example, the gate of the Nazi military camp, we are trying our best to match it with the real one. And also, the town reflects the 1940s Germany. Different time period, different location gives you a feel of that time. Of course, we have a budget restriction, we can't go crazy, but I want to. And now the most interesting part of the game. As the player travels to different time, the core gameplay, player mechanics and time controlling abilities changes. So if you ask me what is the USP of this game, it's not the story, it's not the time travel stuff, it's not the graphics. It is this unique gameplay feature. And I request you guys, please don't judge before playing. Give me a chance and I'll prove it. So level 1 World War II, the core gameplay is an action adventure run and gun type where you beat some enemies, face the boss and have a fun gameplay. And you have the skill to run time around people. I got this idea from Endgame. And in level 2, the game changes to a precision platformer. The story change, time change and the gameplay change. And before you say, oh, that will confuse the player, it is not recommended, it will ruin the experience, listen to me. The most focus and attention that we are paying right now is this evolving gameplay mechanics. It is going to be the most unique selling point of the game. Even though the game changes, the changes will happen in such a way that it will reflect the changing time. And it will also not punch the player in the face, it will be slow and steady. And each stage is not a 5-10 minute gameplay level. No, no, sir. Each stage will be a complete game itself with almost 20 plus minutes of gameplay. So each stage is a war. For example, level 1 has a town scene, a military base, a secret underground military base consisting of a water based area, a secret military dungeon, and a surprise area and an epic boss area. And each level will give the player some new time controlling abilities matching the vibe of that level, like time rewinding, time slow down, time stop, and many crazy stuff. So this crazy time controlling abilities are going to be real fun. But making them is not a real fun. Some of them are really hard to make, I must say. Like in one level, you can rewind time and create a new branched timeline. Loki season 2, how can I not? So coding, that was very hard because I had to storing the entire game scene, each frame on a timeline. And when branching occurs, I have to merge and create a new timeline. It was very hard to program. Even ChatGPT couldn't do it. Not just big problems, even smaller problems, some logical issues. When you stun a big bad guy and he turns small, then what do you do with that small baby? The baby moves. Does he stays in that battle zone, or will he turn back to that big bad guy? So yes, lots of logical problems. So most of them are related to time travel. I'm currently facing a grandfather paradox in my game, which I don't know how to solve, and I'm trying my best to find a solution. I'm smart. So far, the progress is good. I released the game teaser 1 month ago and I have received almost 250,000 views across all the platforms and almost 2000 wishlist, which is huge for me. And most of the comments on YouTube, Reddit, X are all positive, and I really appreciate you guys for such a great support. Currently, I'm working on some new crazier levels and mechanics, and I'm planning to release a demo towards the end of this year. So, if you guys are interested, please wishlist the game on Steam. It helps me a lot, and also subscribe. Help me reach 2000 subscribers and help this video reach 5000 views. I really need some confidence to make this game. So subscribe and wishlist my game, and if you have any feedback suggestions, do let me know in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.